Okay, good afternoon, teacher and classmate. My name is Miguel. I'm going to expose the country that I select to develop this activity. So very quickly, my country is Kazakhstan, and I'm going to explain where it's located very quickly. Kazakhstan is located between Asia and Europe. It's a European and Asian country. Its border is Russia, China, and some country of Middle East and the Caspian Sea. So, have some general information on Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is 18 million population is 18 million inhabitants. The capital is of Kazakhstan is Astana. The language, the official language is Kazakh in Russian. Few people speak English, and the official religion is Islam, but they have some other religions, but they are so much. They are so tolerant about that. They don't have problem. Actually, in Astana, have many church and some other religions, but they don't have problem about that. The culture or the custom of Kazakhstan, they used to be nomad trade. It was moving to one place to other. The favorite sport of Kazakhstan is the soccer, ski, cycling, and some others. The currency of Kazakhstan is tenge. $1 could be 333 tenges. That you can buy maybe 2-3 drinks in Kazakhstan with $1. The ethnic of Kazakhstan is Kazakhstan people, and Russia, more or less. But they have some other nationality, more than 100. And the weather of Kazakhstan is very adverse. In the winter could be 40 grades, and in the spring could be minus. In the winter could be minus 40 grades. In the spring could be 40 grades. It's a very adverse weather. The people of the power distance, the people in the capital are very open. They are receptive to new ideas. They are not too traditional country, too traditional citizens. The people of Astana, but in some other place they are very traditional. They want to keep that tradition. The individualism. It's important to say that Kazakhstan was an associated country of Soviet Union, but in 1991 they separate. So from 1991 they changed from a communist country to a capitalist country. But some people think that it was better in the communist country, the communist society. The masculinity, Kazakhstan people was because the religion, the Islam religion, they have two or more than two wives, depending on the capacity of the men. They have they have more the power in the society, and the women don't have a really important role in the society. They are only taking care of the children, and that's it. So the uncertainties, avoidance of the country. How I said before, it's a country that is in a process to change from a communist country to a capitalist country. So they are in that kind of process. It's a very young country. It's only 26 years country, 26 years old country. The political system of the Kazakhstan is the name is a republic, democratic country, but how the political is handled is a kind of mandatory or dictatorial country, because the president has been in the power for more than 20 years. So it's a kind of dictatorial country. So, but they are trying to change that political. The economic system of Kazakhstan is was very restricted, and now they are changing to be economic more flexible and more open to the foreign investment. So they were changing some economic system, and they make a strategy that they call Kazakhstan 2050 that includes some policy to open the market and to be more international country. The legal system, they are changing some laws. They are changing many laws in order to be more flexible country. There be to guarantee more the foreign investment in the country. So the exports of Kazakhstan in 2015 was $14 billion, and the import was $31 billion. So what country Kazakhstan is exporting their products? The products or the Kazakhstan export is usually no renewable resource, natural resource such as crude petroleum, refined copper, petroleum gas, and radioactive uranium. That kind of thing they are exporting. More than 50% of the gross domestic product of the country is concerned no renewable resource. So, but what country they are exporting? They are exporting to China. The 40% of the product is exported to China. The 11% is exported to Russia, Netherlands, Italy, and France, and some other countries. Also, Colombia have some interchange business between these countries. What is called Kazakhstan import? They more or less import refined petroleum, packaged medicaments, spacecraft, airplanes, some helicopters, and cars. But where what country they import? That's things. So they import from Russia the refined petroleum. They export crude petroleum, and they import refined petroleum. The packaged medicament they import from Germany. More than 90% they import from for Germany and Netherlands, Italy, but more is from Germany. The cars and the cars they import from Russia and the United States. It's important to say that they import spacecraft, helicopters, and airplanes from Brazil. It's a minimum. It's more at least 2% but they import from Brazil. So the world rank of Kazakhstan is a 51 country in the world with a large economy. It's a 91 complex economy in the world. Colombia is the 50. The 9th largest country in the world, and is the first country that's export more uranium in the world, and the 12th country that export more petroleum in the world. They are not a member of the OPEP, but they are some associate member of the OPEP. So next they export to Colombia some metallic products, and export to Colombia metallic products, and import some flour, frozen with meat, some coffee, fruits, and some centrifuges. They export in the 2050 they export $3 million, and they import $2 million. So I underline this because it's a market that is very increasing too fast. The underwear, the men and women. And okay, that's it. The next is a graphic of import or export of Kazakhstan. We have only this historical register from 1995. They separated with the Union Soviet in 1991, but haven't registered of that 4 years, so only for 1995 to 2015. How we see here, they start to exporting $10 billion, and doesn't change only until 2007, when they have a really high peak year where they export $16 billion. The high peak, another high peak was in 2012, where they increased the exports from $40 billion to $19 billion, and in the same way the imports. Lately, they have a decrease very fast. We see here from 2012 to 2015, decrease from $19 billion to $40 billion. So here I have some food stuff that is export and imports. They usually export and import from the border countries like such Kyrgyzstan, Mongolia, Turkestan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Russia. They export more small stuff, some chocolates, some vegetables, and in the same way they import the same things. What kind of invest we can do in Kazakhstan? Could be some invest in some urbanistic project. They have many urbanistic projects to Astana. They want to be they want the Astana be a really metropolitan big city with high technology, big roads. So they want to be really a big city. So it's maybe could be a good idea to invest maybe in some projects or some construction projects. Also, or can be also invest in some touristic service products. They want to also to attract more the tourists, some tourist strategies, so they want to do it. I make some research about how much it will cost. So the housing city in Astana could be $1,000 for a square meter in Astana, and apartments could be $274,000. So it's the same of Colombia would be such the same price. The salary of Kazakhstan is more like similar to Colombia. It's $370 per month. And well, Iran and copper, all that can also do some business in Astana. So thank you very much. That's my presentation for Kazakhstan country.